Hello adventurers, I'm Jay.
I'm Laura.
And we're the LANMonkeys. We are going to take you on some geocaching adventure travel all over the place. We are crazy cachers from Canada, and we are out exploring the world using geocaching as our travel guide. Well, the LANMonkeys leapt lightly as London called, and we tracked the train from Guildford, making our way to London on a mission. Our goal in London was to be able to find some very specific geocaches, complete a geocaching challenge, and let geocaching be our tour guide to some absolute bucket list destinations. Our first stop was to admire the awesome architecture of Waterloo Station and complete an interesting virtual cache here that is also part of the SideTracked geocache series. The SideTracked series has over 4,700 geocaches in 34 countries, placed by and for public transit using geocachers. We've got a link and some more info in the notes below the video. Click Show More below to see them.
Well, it's London calling, and we've answered from Canada. It is a couple of crazy Canadians navigating our way through the city of London with nothing but our wits and our phone with the geocaching app. All right, let's go see what we can find on this adventure. Across the street is Westminster Abbey, behind us here now. Of course, this is where a lot of activity has been going on lately with the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, and now they're going to be getting ready for the coronation of King Charles II. Second? Third? King Charles? Third. I think it's third. Sorry. Anyhow, this is a beautiful architecture, amazing place if you have the opportunity to go in it. Now, there's no geocaches in there that I'm aware of. We didn't see any Adventure Lab stops, but, and that's probably a respectful thing, but it is a remarkable place. We were in there about 20 years ago when we visited. The queue to get in is absolutely mad, so we're not going to bother with that today.
So after getting ourselves into the northern part of London, checking out some of the amazing train stations and other places where we're finding earth caches and virtuals and adventure labs and traditionals and what have you, we're walking our way through Regents Park, and we're on our way to a highly iconic London location. So let's go see what that could be. So as part of our adventure, we are also trying to achieve a geocaching challenge where you need to find 7, that's this plus 2, different icon types in 5 different countries. That's 5. And so here we are in England, and we have 4 countries. We need 1 more country. So we have found 5 icon types so far, and now we're gonna see if we can, through the magic of television, all right, well, we're nearly at the destination we teased you about, and I've got a little hint if you're wondering what this might be. So we've made it to the historic location in London. What is it?
Oh, are you asking me? I know what it is.
I'm asking her.
It's Abbey Road.
Abbey Road. So we are at the famous crosswalk. We just visited the little museum shop and had a fellow come and visit us and tell us that we were at the wrong famous shop and that he runs the actual original shop up the block. So there you go. But in the meantime, we are going to go back across the crosswalk here and go work on a virtual cache. Although we now have how many icons in England?
7.
We now have 7 icons in England with this webcam, and a huge shout out to RCA777 who remotely captured the webcam pic for us because it wasn't working on our phone. So if you have an Android phone, test the webcam on your phone before you get here and don't be like a monkey. You're cute. You having a good day?
Yeah.
All right. So adventurers, we have traveled all the way to the famous Portobello Road, the market street, made famous in the film Notting Hill, but made famous long before that by the fact that it's just a remarkable place to be, filled with quaint little shops and curious and interesting people.
I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
A tricky traditional tackled, then tunnels to the tube as we made our way to our next destination via the amazing system of the London Underground. Off to our next destination, we hopped on the tube, made a few connections, and now we are in a place that is very significant to the game of geocaching and to geocachers. Something that predates the game quite a bit, but is all based on the same principles of navigation. Where is it? Well, geocaching has brought us here as well. So this popular spot is the prime meridian. It is 0.00000 degrees east and west. It is the dividing line between east and west, where it was first assessed to be in Greenwich, England, at the Greenwich Observatory. So you pay £16 per person to come in and observe that, as well as check out a few other things here at the observatory. Did you know there is a tunnel under the Thames in Greenwich? That's right. If you're in Greenwich and you check out all the other cool stuff there, make sure you make time for the about 15-20 minutes through the tunnel to the other side of the river. Pretty cool. And there's a virtual and an earth cache. Hey adventurers, so after the very cool experience at the Prime Meridian in Greenwich and doing a little bit more adventure labbing and caching around Greenwich, we've now headed out. We're making our way along the Greenwich Thames Walk. It is a long stretch here. It's loaded at the moment with challenge caches that we're picking up, but apparently they're all going away in less than a month. So we kind of felt now's the time if we're going to do this. Plus, it's an interesting walk. You start in a very residential area, then you move to a commercial area, and now we are definitely in an industrial area. But interestingly, I think I see the stadium where the Summer Olympics were held. Well, adventurers, it's been a long day in London, and we need to get back to the Waterloo station. So we'll take the Thames Clippers Uber boat for £8.50 each way, all the way back to the London Eye and the Waterloo station, with some amazing sights to see from the water all along the way. It's been an amazing adventure, and we've accomplished our goals of getting 7 icons in England, as well as experiencing so many memorable moments thanks to geocaching being our tour guide. If you've enjoyed coming along, please make sure to like, subscribe, and consider joining our amazing patron family on patreon.com, who will be getting plenty of extra content not available to anyone else. So subscribe and support. We appreciate it all. And until next time, cache safely and cache often.